I'm gonna restart this video. The music was too loud yet again. So we're gonna title this one "The Agents and the Algorithm." So I want to talk about some influencers who might not be influencing by accident. Let's talk about the entertainment puppets that might be strings on a higher hand. So Jay-Z, Theory, Rock Nation, right? This video is entertainment purposes only. Do your own research. Rock Nation equals symbolic of secret societies. Rockefeller equals Rockefeller, right? Symbolism, constant use of the pyramid hand, linked to Illuminati speculation. CIA tie-in. Alleged connections to elite gatherings and quiet brand support for state-approved narratives, narrative push, materialism, hypercapitalism, docility through success worship. You got to do what the brand says, right? Let's keep going. Beyonce, high priestess, image and performances, ritualistic Super Bowl act symbolism, Baphomet motif, Sasha Fierce, alter ego, split personality, boom. Narrative push, divine feminine worship meets spiritual confusion. And what is it used for? Spiritual misdirection. How are you a divine feminine spiritual creature and y'all all half naked doing bicep curls? And we ain't even got to look at y'all videos now. We could just look at the first image before we even click, go into the hard drive, go into the video. We already seeing booty and stuff. Plus, these are crappers. As a man, it's a turn on. But realistically, y'all take craps out of it. I don't even know why we're so fascinated with y'all behinds. Plus, most of it's fake anyway. But let's keep going. Drake, The Theory, The Boy acts as a relatable icon but promotes passivity and emotional containment. They not like us. Allegiance, Canadian born, and rumors about working alongside U.S. intel as a foreign media asset. Narrative push, controlled masculinity, loneliness, luxury, disempowerment, disguised as vibes. Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, alter egos, MK Ultra. So they suddenly rise, right? Sexual overtness, period. And this is why y'all so sexually promiscuous, because y'all easy to control with narratives, ladies. But let's keep going. What is the agenda? The agenda is to destabilize divine femininity. Do you think a divine goddess would be half naked on God? OnlyFans, right? Is a divine goddess selfish or is she giving? Nature is a cruel beast, but it always recreates. A lot of y'all just cruel. Y'all not divinely feminine. Y'all spiritually confused out here. You need to wake up. Cardi B's White House visit. Why is she even in the room with politicians or anybody? Think about it, bro. Control assets is what one could say. Doja Cat, she directly uses demonic imagery, alien MK Ultra symbolism, especially post-mainstream fame, right? Now, what's the narrative she pushes? Glamorizing chaos, disassociation, and soul fragmentation. Lil Nas X, open satanic themes. Montero, normalize memes and pop culture, evil stuff, bro. Narrative push, confusion of spiritual, moral boundaries. I'm going to be a free spirit. Yep, you're going to burn. Let's keep going, though. Joe Rogan. Narrative agents, bro. Again, entertainment purposes only. This is just a theory. Do your own research, right? Pay attention, though. Pattern recognition. So what's the theory? Front-facing truth seeker, but constantly redirects or dilutes real revelations, bro. Why is that, Joe Rogan? What's the narrative push? Controlled opposition keeps critical thinkers locked in echo chambers that he provides. Y'all easy to misdirect and control because you like him. Because he looks like you. Because he had somebody you like on. Oh, I can't wait to have Neil deGrasse on. Y'all live in these echo chambers, bro, and y'all don't use your own mind. Rarely ever. All right, so CIA tie-in. Platform was pushed algorithmically during sensitive political cycles. Y'all saw that. Who's in control of that? Who's of every platform? He never mentioned paying Clippers. He could. Got more than enough money to pay Clippers and post him everywhere. But really, you think you got to look at the timing, bro. Let's look at another potential agent of the CIA. And again, theory, entertainment, don't take it too serious. Do your own research. DJ Academics, dog. Now, he promotes urban violence, beef culture, and industry distractions. Anybody who supports these type of channels like Adam 22, DJ Academics, you got to know their plans, bro. That's just what it looks. That's what it looks like, and that's what it is. And the fact that they are surrounded by so many criminals who coincidentally get locked up, you have to know. Somebody need to go ahead and trigger tie. You know what I mean? Narrative push keeps the black community addicted to gossip, not growth. This is why you got to detach from your community sometimes, because people are literally, they don't think, bro. You know, and let me sidestep in this video real quick. People talk about the Bull Society, how they're not really pro-black. They're like a Skull and Bones, a black version of Skull and Bones. And they're really not about the expansion of the collective. It's more so about personal gain. Ain't that why y'all women get married? Personal gain a lot of the times. It ain't really love. Love is circumstantial in America, for sure. It's situational. So I don't believe in love with y'all. But ain't that... So, you know, if a rich black person who never got support from their family experienced racism and hate from their own people, if they did break away, it would actually make sense why they wouldn't even look out for their own family, much less other black people that they don't know, and chicks who wouldn't talk to him if he didn't have money. Yeah, you can't fault these black elites, bro. I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. Andrew Tate promotes masculinity but mixes truth with toxicity, bro. Okay, so he does. Some people might say CIA honeypot to label critical thinking men as dangerous. Okay, so control firebrand used to incite division between genders. Some people might think this, right? Let's talk about Charlemagne the God. Always connected to the machine, Viacom, iHeartRadio. You know what I'm saying? What's the narrative push? Political talking points disguised as hip-hop banter. Promotes division through coded questions, bro. So you really got to start asking yourself. And I got even, you know what? Let me do one more. Mr. Beast. Again, this is a theory. Charitable front, yet projects cooperate philanthropy as a solution to systemic injustice. Where's the CIA tie-in? Global reach, appeal to the youth, ideal for subtle programming. It's not you old heads that matter. Y'all already at the end of your rope. You don't think outside the box, not too creative. What are the chances? You know what I'm saying? And you don't put yourself in position to be seen to make it. You see what I'm saying? So it makes sense for them to attack your children. Okay? Now, what is the narrative push? Capitalism is good if it has a smile. Comment down below. Like, follow, subscribe for more. I'm gone.